What is happening? What is up, my wicked angels? Welcome to Wicked Angel 2.0. Today, I am having a little bit of fun because you know how I do. You know how I get it. I'm going to make lemons out of lemonades just like some of our favorite content creators. Yes. So welcome. What is up, the Ennis Foster family? What is good? What is up, Life of Kyra? Look, your daughters ain't over there reading you right now, are they? Look, y'all, we can probably have a whole show on the things our kids have said. Okay, let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear. So, welcome as you come in. Please know we are not here to bully or harass or any of those things. However, we are to hop on some of these mother muckers' heads because they are a whole live mess. Now, I too am a whole live mess. I know. And I'm very petty. So, well, hey, it is what it is. Let the pettiness begin. Welcome again to Wicked Angel 2.0. We're going to be reacting to the Muckas, okay? Now, the Muckas have actually moved into, or excuse me, have finalized on the home that they plan on moving to. So, my thing is, of course, when they did their empty house tour, it was clear to see that they once again tried to shadow and upstage Love by Erica. So that is the reason I'm doing the reaction to them, and I'm doing it on this page. Now, the thing is, guys, I really would appreciate your support, especially with this being a new page. Hold on. He already running his mouth. Hold on, mucker. Okay. Just a second, guys. Let me get it to right here. Okay, so yeah. So the thing is, I done lost my train of thought, y'all. Hey, what up, Powder Puff up in the building? Hey, boo. Hey, Big Bad Wolf. Hey, my love. What up? Oh, we gotta stop in the building. We gotta stop in the building. Girl, let me audition with you, girl. You know my whole lot of character. You already know. Let me get this tummy tuck surgery and start acting like the baddie I can be. You already know what it is. Shout out to Put 'em on Blast TV, who is doing big things. Y'all got to check out her IG. And just know, sis is moving and shaking. I love you, Candy. And girl, ain't it funny? It was just a few weeks ago they were saying we had got arrested together, right? Now they gotta say, huh? Candy doing what? Ain't she thick like that? Hey, I love it. Lemons to motherfucking lemonade. And screw who can't sit up there and tell the truth. Yeah, okay, so try not to say any names in the chat. But yeah, Michelle, I just got some messages that were telling me that Michelle is tired of putting on the clown makeup, okay, and getting outside the box, pretending to be the next Bruce Jenner, and has actually done a little video against the Cryer family. Now, it's no coincidence that he's taken up in the mother muckers because he, of course, stole allegedly Mr. Cryer's wife. Okay, and I say wife because guess what? Neither one of them have gotten that finalized in stone. I know they're divorced, but they haven't moved on and took that next chapter with any of their next relationships. Mainly Jay Michelle. Jay Michelle is a boyfriend. He's a boyfriend. Let's be clear. I would even guess he's not even considered to be a fiance. A fiance, right? So shout out to Jay Michelle who can give us that and go into different characters and be very entertaining, especially when he's talking about a man that is responsible for him having lights. So, there we go. Anyway, I'm just trying to be a little bit petty just because I should. And I appreciate y'all coming from the building. So after the empty house tour, we'll probably be spinning what we call a bin around these parts of the woods and taking a look at what he has to say. I'm sure he's saying a lot, and I'm sure he misses my attention, doesn't he? I know he do. Trust me. I know he does. So, J. Michael, just be patient. Y'all, and please, as you come in, please tap that like.
Blessed. Like, that's the best way I can put it. I'm so happy, and I can't wait for all of us to be under this roof.
Now, people already did some little research. Okay. Now, I'm not saying any names. Okay. And they do not have the name Angel on the end of their names. But some people investigated this property. They found it. And yeah, the property was bought about a month ago. And it was bought by his older brother's company. So why is he so enthusiastic just about this lease that his brother owns? Well, let's run that back. Let's run that back. Because the reason why is because, of course, he's trying to upstage LuvdByErica and try and convince their subs, because we know over here this is a lie. Trying to convince them that, of course, they're purchasing this home. Okay? That's what this is about. So let us be mindful that this is what this is.
And we are just really blessed. Like, that's the best way I can put it. I'm so happy, and I can't wait for all of us to be under this roof.
I know I ain't watching that. Okay, hold on.
Left to right from the beginning.
Okay, so they go send at the beginning.
2 bedrooms down. We have the master.
Bank of Texas. We go above so you can go beyond.
Welcome everybody to the building. Just get these ads.
And one of the primary rooms.
Because I do want to say
we
something.
already had our guys come in to pre-mount the bottom already in terms of the living room and the rooms. So this is going to be the girls' room. All right, now, and we also have a full bath downstairs. So this home comes with 3 full baths, so you can see the nice.
Okay, so it definitely looks like a decent home. But quickly, I'm noticing that there's still a TV fixture up on the wall, which is giving me the vibe that you definitely haven't purchased a home. But let's see.
It's a beautiful backsplash tile that's in here. And this is one of my favorite features. We're going to have a nice wash and dry on the first floor, separate, big enough, it's huge, big enough where we still put a refrigerator in here as well.
Boy, yo, how big greedy ass better not put no refrigerator over there. Are you kidding me? No, boy. If anything, put some more shelves. Please don't. Y'all. Please message the mucker. Look, no, matter of fact, don't. Because I guarantee you, either him or his demoness are in this chat. I'm sure. They in the bushes. So never mind. I'll just talk to them. Hey, mucker, no, do not put a refrigerator in there, okay? And I'm quite sure you want plenty of snacks in there. No, sir, just put some more shelves, okay? Maybe put a place that you would be able to comfortably be able to fold inside of there, okay? Okay, just FYI.
In addition to the kitchen, so very, very excited about that. We're gonna have the movers.
Y'all, let me get a 1 in the comment if you recognize he's a fatty. One, you know what, the kind that always has a snack, like in true form, he's always supposed to be just a little chubby. You know, yeah, all the cakes, all the snack cakes, every time one comes out, first to buy them. If one's discontinued, he buys them all out, that type vibe. Like, Lord, I can't believe he just brought up a refrigerator showing us a washer and dryer. Do you realize? Well, never mind. But me personally, I just would never think to do that because, of course, the dryer, makes all that heat and humidity. I'm just saying, why would you want a? Oh well, I don't care. But hey, Wicked's trying to move too, guys. So please, 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 if you don't mind, please donate and help on that because y'all, I don't have time for this mucking stuff. Thank you all for your support. If you'll do that, hit the like.
It's just an extra closet, extra space, like towels and things like that.
Hey, Lysandra.
This is right here, extra storage.
Hey, welcome back, Helen.
You see the video, right? We have the car garage. Okay, so you can see the living room. Plenty of.
Okay, so Regina, I just wanted to read your comment really fast. You said, wait a minute, is that the house that they had flipped? He did a video about that. Him and his brother flipped a brand new home. Is that the house? Good question, Regina. I'm not sure, but what I do know is this definitely in the home in which he purchased with the Bader. Okay. So that's out the window. But I mean, in my eyes, yeah, it's definitely just another listed property, probably in a little bit. And they're probably going to stay there, maybe add some additions to it. And yeah, I'm sure for some reason there'll be lines saying that someone's in the driveway stalking them and they have to move again in probably about, 5 months, 3 weeks.
Custom 42-inch cabinets. We have the stainless steel package.
Now I ain't gonna front. I do like the cabinets. I love the cabinets, and because I'm one of those, I prefer a darker cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't like the light wood. I don't like So now when it comes to the backdrop and all that, he beating Mucka, okay? Because excuse me, not Mucka, but Cryer. Because I ain't gonna front. I never liked them green cabinets that Mr. Cryer has. Okay, let's be clear. I would have moved in there and changed that immediately. But nonetheless, for this, whatever video and taking a look at this, then yeah, that's not a bad whatever, the layout of the home. But y'all, I'm not going to joke around. Before I saw it, I was thinking it was going to be a little larger.
Right, the refrigerator package. So we have a walk-in pantry that goes around to the left as well. All right, so right here we're looking at the nice dining room area right here. We're going to have the kitchen table. So where every now and again we're going to do a little, we'll have lunch and dinner there as well. But all the kids be moving around, so a lot of people maybe watching TV and eating at the same time. But some of the times we're probably going to be eating right here. So this is the wood that we have installed as well too, so it's easy for cleanup as well too. So if it is some type of mess or any spill, it's not a big deal. It's easy to be cleaned up. Otherwise, if we didn't have children, I don't mind having like that white, fluffy carpet. It just feels so good.
Now Will need his big flat-footed ass walking through the white freaking fluffy carpet. Now diggity damn well it ain't no way possible, sir. I'm glad you can't. I'm glad you can't. He be walking in there and stuff all sweaty and all. Look at him, big ogre ass. And then he tall. He ain't little. Big towering ass. Yeah, ladies, what would y'all do? He come walking in your house with after a work day of work, all sweaty and sweat spots all under his arms and shit, beading from his forehead from him walking from the driveway or the carport in the house. Nobody got time for that, sir. Don't you get no fluffy carpet. Look here. Okay, supporters of him that stay in my bushes. Don't you dare encourage him. Go and get the white fluffy carpet, Mucka. It's so positive. I don't want to hear it. You do that, I'm going live about your ass. Think I'm playing? Try me.
Let me show y'all the backyard. Nice big backyard. Tell you how peaceful it is. All the neighbors are so nice. We already met a lot of them, and everybody's just so peaceful, just very opening and welcome. You know, they want.
Yo, you know he lying. Why the hell he whispering outside like that? You know he lying. Them neighbors don't know that fool. I know he lying. Listen how he whispering. Hold on. Check it.
Tell you how peaceful it is.
Now I do like the backyard. Because a lot of homes nowadays, they want to give you a crappy backyard. Now I do like the backyard. And the gate. Oh, the fence, I mean.
All the neighbors are so nice. We already met a lot of them. And
how you meet them? How you meet them? Huh? They brought a basket of goodies over. And let me guess, they told you that you a huge YouTube star and they know y'all. Is that what happened, sir? Let me guess. Y'all pulled up and they had a red carpet out and y'all was signing autographs. The whole neighborhood came to meet y'all. Fool, this is 2022. People don't do that anymore. They want to see what the Home Association is going to do with y'all. Okay, let's be clear. Okay, let's be mother freaking clear. Okay. Lord. But okay, sir. Let's go.
everybody's just so peaceful, just very opening and welcome. You know, they want to give us, you know, come over and bake us cookies and things like that. So we're loving it, you know, loving the new neighborhood. As you can see, it's a lot of space. So that's one thing, baby, we wanted to make sure that we weren't going to compromise the space, and also to have enough room for a trampoline later on. All right, so we would have closed on this a week before.
Boy, they aggravate. He's so girl. Okay, look, y'all, please, yeah, thank you, Social Butterfly. Y'all, please tap that like button. Thank you for watching the show. Okay, so look, this is a lie for no reason. Okay, sir, you're supposed to be showing the house. We did not need you to lie on the whole neighborhood. Okay. Nobody cares. If that many people rushed over to meet you guys, you may want to relocate because that might be the house that was just on a news story a month or two ago. You get what I'm saying, sir? Capiche? Are you understanding? Because in this day and time, you might get a basket of goodies like coupons to the pizza place around the corner, security systems. Y'all know what it is when you move. But what you're not going to get, especially in this day and time, when, of course, we've been battling with viruses and such, a welcoming committee that gives 3 flying figs about y'all. Okay? Let's be clear. If anything, them neighbors will probably go look out their blinds, notice the cars y'all have, and if anything at all, those people who came to speak to you, it was because y'all sitting there with cameras out. Yeah. Cameras out and refrigerators for dryer rooms. But please drop a 1 in the comment if you have a refrigerator in your dryer room.
But I felt it was a good idea to go ahead and have the construction crew go ahead and knock this part out before we move in, because one thing is when you're in a home.
Okay, see, he tell another lie. Now I know y'all want me to just play the video. I get it, but this is important because he's spitting out lies that fast. People, I gotta keep up. The next lie he's telling you is he's about to knock out this before he moves out. And once again, I had already pointed out that this property is owned by his brother's company. So they're going to move in this, renovate it, and then move on out of there. Get it? They're going to get it out. I agree. Yeah. A garage, yeah. Now, if your washer and dryer is in the garage, and can fit a cooler plus a couple of cars, then go for it. But don't put it in the dry room. That's just this. Don't do that. Don't do that.
And we get like one of the additions to the home, the renovation, it's messy. Y'all seen the finished product, but it's dust and stuff all over the place. You gotta cover the furniture. It gets really, really messy. So I want to make sure that they go ahead and pre-wire everything. But more importantly, look at this guy. Let me show y'all what it looks like. And this video still is not going to give it any justice. Like it's very beautiful, and I wanted to definitely make sure that that baby gets this beautiful custom electric fireplace. So let me go ahead and like turn it on just so y'all can kind of get an idea on what it looks like. So this is definitely one of our favorite features of the home. Probably have a rug right here and all of this stuff. So if the kids are away, have those intimate nights where we can kind of lay next to the fire, drink a little wine and things like that. All right. Okay, so let me show you guys the master bedroom. Come on in. Look at all this space. The 9-foot ceiling.
Okay, so that's another lie. Now, okay, it's a 9-foot ceiling, like a lot of them. But now, as far as that being really large, you see how he's trying to sell us on this? Because remember, before they showed it to us, they put it in our heads that this home was just going to be to die for, right? I'm gonna watch that after this. Hey, what up, Shake? How you doing, my love? Okay, so yeah, that room is very small, but he's trying to lie and say it's really large. So watch this. And we all know what homes look like. I've been in mansions and been like, interesting. I would have tried to get more, but it is what it is. So sell us, Mucka, sell us.
You know, you see, I'm 6 foot, and you see still so much space going up. So much space. So it's already ready for us to come and get the TVs and bring those in. Be able to, open up the blinds and have the natural sunlight.
Tracy, you took the words right out of my mouth. Hold on.
She wanted to make sure that we have separate tub and showers.
Talking about separate tub and showers, I bet. And that's just it. Notice the renovations that they're doing for the home will, of course, increase the appreciation value. So, like I said, they're flipping this property. This is not their dream home. They are leasing this home, probably going to get it rent free because he's going to be there overseeing these renovations. Now, we are probably going to see them, of course, cammed up in the kitchen or something like that. But I guarantee you, this right here is a staged optical illusion. LuvdByErica, on the other hand, she had to move because, of course, the situation with him, and she outgrew where she was at, right? She got another addition to the family. She wants a new start. These people just want to move into this home and lie to their subs. They're trying to gain their sub support. Remember, they just told us that all of their hard work dedication, working together, purchased this home. Okay? Purchased this home. So let's go.
With a garden tub, so we made sure that the house had to come with that. Nice walk-in closet that wraps around to the right as well. Then we have it to where, with the toilet area is closed off. We have an enclosed toilet. So that way, if baby doing her business, I can still get dressed without without having my COVID mask on. All right. And remember that just custom built to where we can hang up our robes as well.
Yeah, and this ain't to just throw shade. Like it's a nice home, but the way that they sold us on it, I'm sorry, it's just not giving me that. It really isn't. And I don't know. I mean, I like nice things, so maybe I'm just accustomed to a certain look in homes. I too did go to real estate school, even though I didn't pursue that career or haven't right now at this time. But I did learn a lot of things. And one of the things I have an appreciation for is, of course, homes. But yeah, this right here just wasn't what I was waiting on. I really was wanting a home that I was going to be doing a video like, oh, there's no way they could afford it. But looking at this, you see that that's not the case. Wicked Angel will love her to pieces. She is the bomb. Oh, thank you so much, Jackie. That is so sweet. I really appreciate it. I mean, well, you know what, y'all? And that's the thing. I'm just trying to keep it real. I believe somebody lived in that home before they moved in or planning to move in. Yeah, it does give you that feel. It does. Especially with some of the fixtures that are still up. I get that vibe that he's used to having anything. I get that vibe that he's not used to having anything. It's a nice home, but with him being in real estate, that master looks just a tad bigger than where he is now, and the bathroom is super small. Yeah, exactly. And we all know how the housing market is at this time. I mean, we get it, but I'm just saying. So. Just another scam, but I'm sure he's going to say some more lies, so let's pay attention.
And this is like one of the largest units. So whenever you get one of the homes that's a larger unit, you're always going to have a thermostat downstairs and upstairs. So that's very important because one AC unit cannot support what it'll take in order to cool down a house of this size. So that's very cool and everything electronic. So this is the game room. So we undecided on what we're going to do here. You know, we're going back and forth. Might do the air hockey. Might do a pool table. So may do that. Some of the options right now. So whenever we get in and get settled, we're going to lock down something. But I know.
Yeah, he hot as hell. He out of breath.
One thing we talked about was making it like a bigger room.
Now I like a good game room. I do. I ain't go front. I'm a game room woman. Okay, let's be clear. Well, okay, like I like an office. You know what I'm saying? But now I would rather a game room. I'm not gonna front for leisure and the office. You know what I'm saying? You
know. The sofa in here. The popcorn machine, you know, just really make it like one of those things where a family night, we can watch a movie up here, so we'll see.
Now, y'all know that should be one of them kids' bedrooms. Hold on. No, fool. Let's stop. He making a mistake. So, somebody please go tell Mucka Cause y'all know he probably in the daggone garage or the freaking bathroom or something, going into one of them refrigerators he got all over the place. And he ain't paying attention right now. So please let him know, no, 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 that does not need to be a game room. That actually needs to be another bedroom. Another bedroom, fool. You maxed out. She bringing kids, you got kids. Come on now. More kids coming. You know the drill. So, yeah, you sold us on this huge home that was going to be so much better and show that you guys were so stable. So, give it to us. Turn that into a bedroom.
Extra storage and other things that you might want to store in there. All right, so this is one of the rooms as well.
Thank you so much, guys, that's supporting the channel and asking people to hit the like. This is where I'm just going to pause the show for a little bit while we do get those like buttons up. Please, guys. It's not going to cost you anything. And this is a new channel. This is my backup channel. So I need your support. I need you to hit the like to encourage YouTube to put it in the algorithm so that more people will be able to see it. Okay. And I know I'm asking for something maybe I shouldn't, but closed mouths don't get fed, and I need y'all to do that. I mean, it is what it is. Just like I need y'all to donate, like for real, for real. Like I'm really trying to move like ASAP. I really don't feel comfortable where I am, how I am, and yeah, it's a lot to talk about. That's really not to talk about. You know what I mean? Other than to say, I really do appreciate all of you guys' support. The ones of you that I know really are for me, and haven't been like taking advantage or playing games or wanting to use or any of those things, y'all. Like any of those things. Like all of those things there are just too much to mention and not worth it. And if you guys are in the chat, I did just remove the majority of course, mod sticks. And this isn't, of course, anything personal towards anyone, but I do have to be mindful that I gave a lot of my power away, and that's just not something I'm willing to ever do again. And one of the things that I'm doing to show that is I did remove a lot of the mod sticks first off because we want to have a conversation, not get policed. And um also I'm kind of like putting more time into some more people that are other than the people I've been giving the most attention to. Let's say that. Okay. Because many of you have been reaching out to me for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months. And it takes forever for me to even hit you back, all because I'm so consumed. So I took note. I've been reading your messages and I thank you guys so freaking much. Like, really, really do. And yeah, better content to come. And yeah, so if you tired of me talking, I hope you've gone out and hit the like button. Okay, let's go. Um, hey, Veronica, blessings, everyone. It's giving real basic vibes, girl. Yeah, the rooms are too small for me. Once you put a bed in there, it's gone. It's gonna take up half the space. A dresser won't even be able to fit in that room. Yeah, the Muckas try again. Yes, I agree. Yeah, it does seem like they went to something smaller, but remember, that's the same situation where they weren't even leasing the last home. Same situation. That thank you. Please, y'all show Wicked Angel some love and hugs. Please hit that like button. She is so deserving, guys. Thank you, Miss Jackie. I really appreciate that. And I probably don't even deserve it because y'all know I be cutting up. But I love y'all. And thank y'all for cutting up sometimes with me because we be getting to the business, right? We'll be playing with them. And that's what I guess is hard for a lot of people to take because we go in, y'all. We do. Okay, so just a second. Let me take a look at where the likes are now. And let's see if we can please stop looking at flat ass. Now I know men aren't supposed to have like necessarily a shape like boom pow, but I know y'all don't like looking at this. I'm quite sure. And notice he is really just as flat as his counterpart, right? Like y'all, come on now, hit the like. Aren't you tired of looking at this? Come on, guys, tell the truth. I know you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so hold on just a second too. Dang, boy, y'all, YouTube just, I love them. I absolutely love them. Everything is perfect on YouTube. Hint, wink, wink, winka, winka. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Please be patient. I'm coming right back. Okay, so I was gonna try and do something, but I can't. Dang. Oh gosh, y'all. I wanted to show y'all something, but I can't. Just bear with me. All right, guys, 54 likes. Come on, let's get a couple more likes so we can start. Come on now. It says over 220 people have so far seen this live, y'all. So please, if you're watching in the bushes, take 10, 20 seconds tops and hit the like button and know that I really appreciate your support. Thank you for standing here and watching me show fatback. Not only that, I'm just hoping that they are not planning to have the children share a room. It's way too small for that. One room per child is necessary. Facts, Regina. And that is a concern, especially as you're dealing with children that, number one, are not real siblings and are very close in ages. And this isn't to take anything away or, allege anything inappropriate with those children. That's not what this is about. That's just about the idea that when you do share a dwelling with someone and you mix the children, that doesn't always turn out to be best. Okay. And if I was a mother with daughter, with the daughters, I definitely, or if I was a father with daughters, I just couldn't do it. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I love you too, baby. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Big Perp. Oh, hold on, Perp. Hold on. That's why I was waiting to see if you were in the chat. Hold on a second, sis. But yeah, I definitely think these rooms are too small. The way that they're trying to say that this is going to be the home that they intend to live for a while, and then they're going to actually be sharing, spaces with multiple children, preteens and such.
Nice layout, nice space. Got a closet in here as well.
You might fit the bed and one dresser. The TV definitely has to go on the wall. One, you get one dresser, and that thing is going to hurt your feet and bang up against your knees every morning if you're not the child size. For sure. For sure, it would have to be a twin bed. I'm just saying.
And here's another room.
Now that right there, definitely these rooms are getting very small. And that's very concerning considering all of the multiple children that are going to be sharing this space. Like that's a little weird to me. That's a little bit weird. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, we about to. I just gonna finish this up, baby, and we go get on to J. Michael.
Have a nice size walk-in closet. And the last thing I gotta show you guys is another full bath.
They say all good things must come.
And this is the upstairs unit that I was talking about. That way you can control high and low. And that works good because, you know, when kids, they like the temperature to be a little bit different. Now, as you get a little older, you get a little colder, right? So them kids, you know, their temperature is different, so they'll have an option. One other thing I like to point out is beautiful custom staircase as well. With the moment fixtures, this is definitely an upgrade, but it was worth it. I think it really gives it a nice little, just a little extra.
Exactly. They've been going over to this home renovating it for quite a few weeks. So yeah. But I'm guaranteeing he did not put the effort into this.
Well, attention to detail. I hope you guys are enjoying y'all day. I hope y'all enjoyed this tour as well. Me and baby, we worked very, very hard to get this, and we wanted to kind of bring y'all along on this journey. Whenever y'all, again, as we were saying before, whenever two people come together, pray about things, anything is possible.
Boy, anything possible in y'all whole life scammers around YouTube. Boy, if you don't shut your damn ass up, you get on my freaking nerves. You about to make me cuss somebody else out just because. When two people come together and they have the right mindset, you're right. You can absolutely create anything. And when two Freckle and Jekyll motherfuckers come together like you two, you will tear up the streets of YouTube with your fuckery and lies, trying to convince us of things that will never be true, and then try and hide the things that are right before our face. Screw that. Mother mucker, right? The thing is, you know, it's a nice home, but I'm sorry for the amount of children, plus the way that they were selling it to us, that this home was going to do way more damage than anything else we've seen, you know, and it was so immaculate, it was so amazing. And you can see where no, this house is too small. So this is his job, and this is the perk of being in real estate. You get to stay in properties and flip them. Okay, well, just putting that out there. FYI, if you guys are wanting to make a career move. All right, so just a moment. I'm gonna put in the Michael video, and I'll do a reaction. Oh Lord. Reacting to Crier talking to exes part 1. Okay, now this is the thing with J. Michael. Okay, well, y'all know what I call him. When he started coming over to the show, I had nothing but the utmost respect for him and Selena because, of course, I had been well familiar with what they had going on, right? But as I got to know him personally and then saw the moves, of course, there was some friction. And many of you OG Angels know that he at one point was a friend of the show, and that went horribly wrong. I started talking a lot of junk. He talked some junk, and then I made him cry. Okay. So the thing is, like, I stopped covering him, and then he started doing a bunch of different types of videos in which I wasn't sure if I should cover or not. And for a few months now, I haven't heard mention. So for me to hear mention of him today, I know this is going to be very interesting because I was hoping that the reason why he stopped covering Crier was because he had taken my advice and just be thankful that they both get to be good parents and great parents and role models to, you know, Mr. Crier's biological son and his son in spirit. You know, obviously Miss Selena loves him. They've been together for quite a while. Nobody else do. I'm just joking. So let's get on to this reaction titled Reacting to Crier Talking to Exes, Part 1.
Hi. It's your boy, J. Michael, with another V-I-D-E-O.
Hey, Bulldozer.
Alright. I ain't did a reaction commentary in a minute. And I've been seeing the Mucker Man and Crier 2.0. I wouldn't even say they going back and forth.
Oh, he throwing shade. Well, y'all sub the Wicked Angel 2.0 because now we know he in the bushes. J Michael, come up out the bushes. Your jig up. We know you watching.
Mucker made first subscribe, hit that notification bell, the dislike button, the like button, however you feel, just keep it real, you know. But now let's get back on the topic. All right, y'all know I wasn't gonna get on this, but a lot of my fans hit me on Instagram. It was like,
hey, Esther Spooner, how you doing today, my love?
Please.
Welcome.
I said, okay, I got y'all. Okay. Mucker made a community post speaking about blah, blah, please, saying he felt Crier was sick about his child. Well, he was doing was sick. He was a sick individual.
Win at work by communicating effectively with Grammarly. Grammarly helps you rewrite.
That's what Mr. Mucker said. Me, I don't think Crier was sick, a sick individual on that. I would say a disrespectful individual.
Pause. How is Mr. Crier disrespectful in any of this when he's the one that had a relationship that he didn't know was attached to LuvdByErica and her boat? Her alleged child's father. What are you talking about, sir? What did Mr. Crier do wrong in this? He left her, the Creole Bader woman. He left her with money and a platform. She left him and gave him nothing but his keys back and went and started talking down about their relationship and actually acting like there was something wrong with him. For no reason, she acted angry at all. She said she was hurt over what he had told LuvdByErica. And I have to agree with what Mr. Crier said on his video, which that wasn't true. That was not why she lost him. I really feel she left him because LuvdByErica got pregnant. This was a scam gone wrong because the mucker wasn't supposed to be getting it in like that. He was just supposed to be acting. Capiche? And if you think I'm telling the truth or not, hit the like button.
I will say that. And why would I say that? It's because, okay, you wouldn't want nobody disrespecting your child. Alive, unborn, however it is, it's still your child. Right or wrong. Okay. Now, this is already a touchy situation because he already had in his head that Erica and Crier still was messing around. So for you to sit there and act like you the daddy, or it's a possibility that you the baby daddy, however you want to call it, knowing this man is the father, how would you feel if somebody was playing with your child like that? Oh, somebody already have, and y'all still doing business. So we're going to scratch that part because we already know how you feel when it comes to yours. We're going to leave that alone. But anyway, that man already know his baby mama don't like him. Everybody know his baby mama is a liar. Everybody know that. Even the other baby.
Now, once again, you're not showing empathy at all for a woman that just got out of the hospital carrying a child. Either the child is alleged by your close compadre, Mr. Crier, who you and him share a child, or it's by the mucker you're talking about, sir, who allegedly hurt her physically, did not acknowledge her or that child for months, went to Mr. Cryer's ex, okay? Now it's supposed to be engaged and getting married in less than 5 months. How is it your place to be talking about she's a liar? How? And this is his opinion, but I just don't get it, y'all. He just don't get it. Remember when Erica said the baby called Mucka Dada? That's when the shit hit the fan, remember? I bet it did. What? A mother mucking shame. I bet if we would have really seen what went on or what was said then, and it had to be crucial because, of course, y'all see all the hatred that Creole Bay has. Y'all see it. You see it. You see it. Y'all see how much she is ready to, at all times, stick a dagger into LuvdByErica. Why is he bringing that up? Cryer and Darian handled that issue and talk. This man just Darian to dislike his dad. I hope not. I hope not. Because he is just too close in that young man's life to be doing that. He's annoying. I can't watch him, but I'll support you, Wiggy. Thank you, Latrice. But y'all, I had to do it because, of course, several people came and told me that he had done it. And notice, y'all.
You get what I'm saying?
And notice this too. Wait, hold on. This too is a part 1. And he's already geared up to go in. And I'm quite sure, depending on how many views he gets off this video. And it's sad because, like I said, they have such a closely tight family. You know, he's a part of the inner circle because he's with Mr. Cryer's ex-wife, who, of course, still shares a teenage child. Nick, boy, he been out work all these months. He ain't learned nothing, y'all. He done came back the same bull.
Cryer saying it ain't no problem with doing videos with my baby mama because that is the mother of my son. True. But it's other video y'all can do without disrespecting that man's child. Oh, I know what it's her child too. True enough. But it's that man's child. How would you feel if that man was disrespecting your child? Would you like it? No. I know what you're saying. Oh, he was when Erica was with him, he was doing this with my baby. He was doing that with my baby. He was with this with my baby. But you have to look at the bigger picture. Your baby mama alive because she was in that. You get what I'm saying? So
thank you for the new sub.
Oh, this, that. That man.
And this is the thing, y'all. Darren is almost practically now mid-drifting in teenagehood. He's definitely paying close attention. Close attention. And not to mention, he's a YouTuber. Why keep this type of animosity, this type of smoke? What does he do? Just goes and tells Darian, oh, you know, this is all a joke, right? You know I just do this. Bruh, get your mind right. This is sad.
He called you sick. You not sick. That's disrespectful. Because you be thinking you nickel slick with the stuff
I would have got real disrespectful.
But you not.
How many of y'all feel that if you would have been in Mr. Cryer's shoes, you would have really been disrespectful? That Cryer was just a level maybe 2 or 3 disrespectful. But I probably would have been at least a 7 or an 8. Like the level of disrespect, it had got to that level. And I'm telling you now, that is not a good level for anyone to be. At all. At all.
You a long way from being nickel slick, player. And I don't even know how these people ain't caught on to your acting shit. If they didn't caught you in about a million and lies.
We all know moving sucks, but Oliver Space made it so much easier. In less than a week, Oliver delivered and assembled all of my furniture. All I did was tell him.
But they still ride out with you. And what you call loyal fans. When they catch you in a lie, they make an excuse for you. To cry this and that, he just going through some more. People just hating on him. He must have missed a minute this way, he must have meant it that way. They come up with excuses for you when they catch you dead wood in the lie. You know, just like you said, you got to drop the baby off because the mama got to go to work, something like that. Because I didn't watch the whole video. You know, I watched pieces. People sent me pieces. But why?
Boy, if you don't shut up, you know you watch all that man daggone videos. You his big. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me go get my shrimp. One moment, please. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being patient. My greedy ass is back. Now I'm just playing, y'all. I have not eaten today like I should have. I was supposed to break my fast an hour ago and I didn't. So, with that said, y'all, now you get to hear me slurp down some shrimp while we continue to listen to this BS. And he obviously still is holding on to the past and wants it to be known that Erica is a devil, you know, but the 3D character and the Muckas are angels. Okay, well, that's what he wants us to believe. Okay, so let's go. Let's let him finish on up.
Why would you have to drop your son off when you work from home? You're your own boss. So watch your son while she's in the hospital. Matter of fact, why you ain't at the hospital since you say y'all doing videos and you trying to help her get money? You wouldn't think that would have been a good video? Her in the hospital and you up there supporting her? Nah. See, what people have to understand about Crier do stuff that's beneficial for him. Crier do stuff that's gonna help him rise. Y'all think, oh, Crier do this, Crier do that. He's helping people.
If your time traveler of the past is alive, I can't control it. I'm still trying to survive it.
I wonder where he is, when he is.
Pivotal moments. I keep going back.
You never try to fight it?
I have tried. Trust me. You can't.
Y'all, my bad. Oh my gosh.
Hello, Queen.
Y'all,
Are you
just a second. Hold on.
Your corporate job, but worried
I
about
was sitting
losing
up there
your income or
slurping
possibly
down my
losing your
shrimp,
livelihood?
touched the freaking mouse, and it wouldn't work. Oh my gosh, that was hell. Whew. Y'all still with me? Because let me tell you, these shrimp are good as hell. And so is this juicy mess that this man didn't come out his mouth. So I do apologize. Give me a second to regroup. But my hands were buttery. Look here, I'm playing with it. No, country. Oh, my bad. Okay, here we go.
But look at the bigger picture, man.
I forgot what I was
Look
about
at
to
the
say.
bigger picture.
All right, never mind. Hold on.
You can't play with people's kids. You know, and it's sad that the first thing coming out his is, I'm going to expose everything. I'm going to expose this. I got proof this. I got receipts this. I got videos this. I got recordings this.
J. Michael, he does. He has recordings, and let us not forget, so do you. You too went live threatening DJ The Real Deal, who is the Muckas now soon to be wife. You have the same receipts. Well, not the, I wouldn't say the same, but I would say you have a stockpile of various goodies and receipts that have never been put to the forefront. Hell, we all do. Ha! It's damn near standoff, ain't it? Everybody loaded, you know? So, as far as I'm concerned, I wish y'all would start shooting because I would love to release some of these receipts and stuff that I have to support the fact that y'all have had a smear campaign on Love by Erica going on for years. And the reason for the smear campaign was you, of course, was getting your watch time. And that is the reason why the majority of people, no matter how much they want to admit, that go around hating that young lady, it's really not about what she did. It's more so because she had a steam engine behind her, beside her, in front of her, and on top of her talking shit. She did not have the same amount of people that were going to bat for her. You were one of the ring leaders, sir. One of the ring leaders. So he definitely has receipts. And so do I. And before I put this off pause, so do you guys watching. The OGs know what's going on. We've been paying attention. We've seen it.
Get y'all like that. Then they come with another video. Oh, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow up. I had to think about it. Yeah. If people can change, I can change too. So yeah. Nah, player. You've been on YouTube long enough to know how to finagle your fans. You've been on YouTube, know how to finagle people and what they like and what they don't like. You've been on here long enough to know how to play them. You get what I'm saying?
How to play them?
Why wouldn't you put it out there? Huh?
Told y'all. I upset some people last week in one of my chats when I was speaking to some people. And I told them the majority of these content creators look at people, subs, followers, and people that believe in them as nothing more as slaves, as some sort of weird sick of dictatorship. Content creators, and sometimes I'm even guilty of it, are somewhat possessive. Even when we don't act like it, we really don't want y'all to go nowhere else. Really, we don't. We want all your attention. We want you to watch everything, right? And the thing is, yeah, Mr. Cryer probably is well seasoned on how to get the most watch, let's say, out of a show. But y'all, what did he do wrong? He didn't find out that the Creole Baiter knew Mucka and knock her around. He wasn't alleged the person that was going to, and assaulting people. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Are you feeling me, y'all? He wasn't the one that did that. If anybody made mistakes in this relationship, it would be LuvdByErica and the Mucka. It would be Mr. Cryer with Creole. Those would be the mistakes. I mean, come on, that's how it works. And I'm sorry, when that young woman told him she was pregnant, He filmed that video where they went and found out about the ultrasound, and then it was a done deal. He was out of there. He was out of there. Thank y'all for the clowns in the building, because I'm sorry. Like, sir, what the hell? So you haven't benefited and you haven't learned and you haven't utilized what Mr. Cryer has shown and taught you? And any of these content creators that talk about any of these people, even the Muckas, even them, y'all, if they wanted to, they could strike this video. If they wanted to, they could. That's how YouTube is doing now. So, sir, but never mind, because we know how you rock. We already know your moral compass is flawed.
I mean, help me understand that, because you're saying respect in the key.
Recognize this work? It's yours in Asana. You tell Asana what kind of work you're doing.
That is so true. Oh my gosh, it seems just in. You can just see it all over his face, you know, just anger and resentment. He's jealous because Damien has a better personality than him. Yeah, and anybody knows that you can just, like, if you have a Gmail, you can have a YouTube account. And some people can get on here and you take off and who knows. Then some people, it's not going anywhere. Just like how before LuvdByErica introduced us to the Muckin, nobody was trying his channel at all. And you can't blame him, like how LuvdByErica reminded him, well, you were speaking up more for the estate business. Are you really doing what I'm trying to do? Which was build their platform. So can identify, but oh well. At least she learned, and to get a beautiful baby out the deal, then we go just charge it to the game. And I don't know. I'm just glad Mama Selena hadn't gotten pregnant by J. Michael, to be honest with you.
It's and all this and that man unborn child. Oh, he unborn. He ain't finna see nothing. He ain't finna hear none of this. He's still in the stomach. But at the end of the day, that man can hear it. That man can see it. You always say you a grown man. You about your own. You know how to handle your own. You ain't scared of this, scared of that. You know how to handle yours. Come on, player. You a lot of talk. That's all you is. It's a lot of talk. A lot of talk. You know, people need to see.
He's a lot of talk and people need to see. He's a lot of talk and we need to see. That's just it. We've been waiting for him to talk for months now. Those people were taking advantage of his child's mother. Don't you get it, sir? His child with her just turned a year old. Don't you see how much he loves the son that you have a household with? So what do you think he feels about his young newborn son? How do you think he feels? We've been waiting on him to talk. I wish he would have talked more, kicked down doors on y'all ass. Like, this is sad. Either way you do this, you were still going to be a hater. And all this does is it teaches me that as long as I'm on this platform, there are going to be people that dislike me, don't like something I said or do, or judge me incorrectly, or judge me correctly and don't like me. It doesn't matter, all of it. And it doesn't matter. It does not matter what I do. Their opinion is formed for whatever reason. And this is obviously one of those situations where things are never going to seem to be okay with them. And that's sad because they are raising a young man together. Like what? You go wait till Darian graduates high school and all of a sudden have a come to life moment when you see him go across the stage? Don't wait till then. See what you have as a blessing now, and that's stability. That's a brand of your own. That's followers and people that do like your crazy ass. I mean, I'm sure that at this point they probably would commit your ass. But hey, it is what it is. Mama Selena keeps you clean, and we appreciate her for it. So it is what it is. But we're gonna get back to the show. I'm just saying, shout out to everybody up in the building. Hope you're enjoying the show thus far. And hope you don't mind if you just came in. Please tap that like button and show a little bit of support. Thank you.
That you just a comic book character. You just a weeble wobble toy. You like one of those little Lego men. You like playing games. You like playing mind games.
What? He like playing mind games? Boy, what the hell wrong with you? Did you just get out the hospital and need to go back? Let us know. Let us know, because I think you've been gone for a few days and they gave you some medication and it just ain't the winner. So you're not there yet. Sir, look here. Look here. Everything you're saying, you need to punch it to the people that you're trying to talk up for, because it makes no sense. The same person you trying to put on some kind of pedestal is the same person that impregnated a woman, not taking care of her, manipulated several different women into thinking that they were going to be engaged in such. Lies constantly, even about the home he's renting. Can't concentrate on nothing but lies. Nothing but lies and refrigerators. And you sitting up here talking about Mr. Cryer thinks he's Superman. Hell, if I was Mr. Cryer, fuck it, I'd put a cape on. How many of y'all, please, let me get a one in the building. If you agree with me and think, hey, at this point, Mr. Cryer need to do a daggone video with a Superman cape on. Because Mr. Cryer is on his own platform standing tall. Meanwhile, this man should be applauding him, is downgrading him, disregarding his platform, talking junk about him personally, and then says he loves Mr. Cryer's biological child. Ooh-wee. That's all the ones. That's all y'all believe. I'm sorry. Mr. Cryer need to put on one of them. Like, I'm old, y'all. Y'all know I remember a show called Good Times. When JJ used to put on all these little pajamas, onesies. And Mr. Cryer don't have to go to Party City or none of that. He done spend enough money. He got enough money he umbrella or that are umbrellaing out for him. No. He just need to go one of them little $9.99 Walmart onesies, and we will supply him with the cape. Okay, let's be clear. Super Cryer, because this is horrible. This shows you no matter how much you really are doing right, your critics are there to be critics. Your haters are just there to motivate you to do even better. They are no time your haters there to give you a fair trade. Oh, thank you, Jackie. At all. Just a disgruntled ass employee. That's what this is. This is a nigga that got fired like months ago, years ago, really. And he can't let go. Y'all, please cash at me. PayPal me, whatever you can. Every little bit helps. But I need to get the hell on too, because I don't want to end up like J. Michael. I'll be damned if I'm going to be sitting up here in the corner mad as hell because I can't be the YouTuber I know I can be because I'm in somebody's shadow. That ain't happening. Okay? That ain't happening. Thank y'all. Mucking him or needing him. Exactly. 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 Even on my platform, the most views are, of course, going to come from Love by Erica and Crier. Another person, and Mr. Crier doesn't care, even if you're saying some stuff that are against him. He made it clear he doesn't mind people covering him in a negative way. He just doesn't want his son disrespected. And of course, that right there is, that doesn't even have to be said. Yeah, and then Damien's been ignoring him, so now he's really acting like a little, a little upset daggone toddler.
You like to manipulate. That's what you like to do. And these people fall right into it. That man made a community post. You made a video. You made 2 videos. The dude ain't replied back to you. So evidently, you finna try to do this series by yourself. Dang, don't that sound familiar? Because I was doing a series by myself, and the first thing you say is I'm hating, I'm clout chasing, I'm jealous. You ain't nothing to be jealous of, pal.
Right now, you can combine factory and utility rebates to save over $5,000 on a brand new AC.
Nothing. And one thing I know, player, you damn better than me, player. I don't care what they say. I know for a fact. You don't look better.
Y'all, my greedy ass that sat up here and did it again and couldn't find the StreamYard screen so I could unpause and unmute myself. Y'all, I've been twirling around. I wanted to flip out, throw my shrimp away when he said that. So, sir, did you just encourage the ladies to vote on you and Mr. Crier's looks? Did you just do this? Well, you know what? I think that's a good vote. So, ladies, who we have? Can we please get for J. Michael? Let's get a J. For Mr. Crier, let's get a C. Please, J or C in the chat. Who you going with? Who do you want to ask you out on that first date? J or C? Now, the thing is, I ain't just rocking for Cry on this because J. Michael is not that ugly of a man. But what makes him so unattractive is the way that he's talking shit about a man that's been paying him dust and allowing him to cover him for this long, knowing he's that close to his child. He's close to his child. Oh Lord, can we get one? A rapper J said E. Okay, I would rapper J, but hey. Yeah. Okay, so I'm wanting to see some because you said that with confidence. You said that with confidence. And I do not see not even a one. So with that said, let's run that back again. Because that's your true thing. You're jealous, very envious.
And the first thing you say is, I'm hating, I'm clout chasing, I'm jealous. You ain't nothing to be jealous of, player. Nothing. And one thing I know, player, you damn sure don't look better than me, player. I don't care what they say. I know for a fact you don't me, player. You get what I'm saying? Even on my days, you still don't look better.
Thank y'all for voting. I'm about to finish my little dish, so I'm gonna see. I'm sorry. This is too much. He's too arrogant for no reason. And this isn't a contest on who looks the best. This is not a contest at all, sir. This should be a community where we all do content, have a little fun, kiki here, and be entertaining. Instead, people be going for the juggler. They really do be going for the juggler. Makes no sense. So shout out to everybody up in the building. If you're just coming in, guys, please hit that like. This is a new channel, so please make sure to subscribe, because I usually do the content that I wouldn't normally put on my page anymore here. Okay? So, and it's nice and comfy. So shout out to all of you in the building.
Me, player. So I have no reason to be jealous of you. And money-wise, I ain't gotta have no millions to be content, player. I get my money. So you ain't nothing to be jealous of. You know what I'm saying?
Now hold on, fool, because you sounded a little bit too 21 jumpish, Hill Street bluish, Miami Vice-ish. What do you mean you get your money? Now look, fool, you were just trying to act like you were a pastor. Please, on part 2, go deeper into how you get your money. Okay. Let me find out he on one of them adult sites or some crazy shit like that. Because you know he don't leave that house, y'all. He ain't thinking about that. Too busy watching crying. Yeah, his personality is really a little jacked up and very self-centered. And not one of these women out of all of us felt that he would beat Mr. Cryer. And I don't think it's just necessarily physical features, more so the attitude. More so the attitude. Welcomes us as a family, yet this motherfucker get out here talking shit about somebody that's really in his freaking family.
Come on now. And people were like, oh, you with his ex. She got other kids. That's not yours. This is just how life is. You meet different guys, you meet different women until you find the right one. You feel what I'm saying? And like people is missing the big picture where you just said it, you sat there and said, he was just with my ex, now he with one of my other ex. Everybody all the time. That ain't his ex. He been knew that woman, man.
Right now, you can combine factory and utilities to save over $5,000 on a brand new AC system that can cut your electric.
They just played you. They had a trick up their sleeve. Because I know damn well she ain't that dumb to where she moved fast with you and then moving fast with him. I know she ain't dumb. She's not, because she already knew that man. You just coming to Houston. They been in Houston, plow. On you. So that was his ex. I mean, let me take that back. That wasn't your ex. That was something he already had, plow.
Which is even more of a reason that this is just disgusting. Did you hear what he's saying? that he had her first. Look, nasty. That's the whole point. Then Crier should have never been able to touch her. The hell? What is really up with him with that? Let's run that back a little bit.
You feel what I'm saying?
No.
And like people is missing the big picture where you just said it, you sit there and said, he was just with my ex, now he with one of my other ex. Like I tell everybody all the time, that ain't his ex. He been knew that woman, man. They just played you. They had a trick up their
Well. Well. Now, it's clear to see that some of us feel that Junior could be his. But and I'm speaking of the Mucka, but for the most part, a lot of people are messaging me and saying, no, Wicked, they did know each other that long, but that's not her baby's father. So I'm going to have to try and take it for the people that know them in a way that I don't. I really don't. My job really isn't even that much about the kids regardless, right? But the reason why the kids come in the par is because of course, the way that her ex-husband made his interest on YouTube was speaking about these types of things. To hear that they've known each other before, well, then there you go. So J. Michael has done a lot to talk junk about, of course, Mr. Crier. And I'm sure it's because he wants us to give him some attention. How he did release the same tea, and he is on board with that. You know? Wicked, we love, and the baby is loved. That's right. Didn't make any mistakes at all. Oh wow. Let me tell you something, y'all. YouTube is so freaking messy. How about of course I've never been subbed to the Mucka, right? Please tell me why YouTube just told me that they dropped a video about them eating some snacks. Does YouTube not have a sense of humor? Like, I take that head a little bit with that video, but I'll digress because I know they little finger happy asses might not like that. But my thing is definitely J. Michael needs a walk in the park without shoes on and ground himself immediately. Okay. Fool, you need some freaking prayer beats and a counselor ASAP. Okay. You have got life twisted. Oh, you have life so twisted. And you can tell that he's used to having to compare himself to Crier because he just so openly admitted to us that he's insecure. You know, telling us that he knows he looks better than Crier no matter what we say is clearly him saying, I don't care if Crier look better than me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And that's ridiculous.
because I know damn well she ain't that dumb to where she moved fast with you and then moving fast with him. I know she ain't that dumb. She's not, because she already knew that man. You just coming to Houston. They been in Houston, plow. The joke's on you. So that wasn't his ex. Well, I mean, let me take that back. That wasn't your ex. That was something he already had, plow. They make it look good for the people out there to make it seem like they just met this and this and this and that.
Well, they did a very poor job because they never fooled me. And yeah, most of the people here now, just like the 95 people in this chat, is probably about at 95% of us know and feel that, yeah, they definitely had to have known each other before it was revealed, like the way that they did it. Nothing at all about this whimsical, sped up romance made sense at all, especially not with him going so far as to talk about this being the one, and y'all, it's just stupid. It's just stupid.
They make it seem, they made it look good, her inboxing, acting like they was communicating this and this and that. Nah, player, they been knew each other. You just blind to it. I've been telling people from jump that they knew each other. So that ain't his ex. That's something he already had. That's some old that they just rekindled. You get what I'm saying? And then you can't say.
Wait, shut up. Wait, hold on. God, dog, I went to wash my hands and came back. Look. He said that's his pimp. Oh, wait, well, excuse me. He said Mucka is the pimp and the beta is the hoe. Man. Man, y'all subscribe to J Michael page. Here got a link. He win a link. I'm dropping a link for him. Here you go. Sub to that page and come on back here. Get this. D, boy, you better go ahead. Did you just say that the most perfect whimsical relationship on earth is just pimping and hoeing? I'm so glad I'm on the 2.0 page. Let's go. Let's motherfucking
go. Erica went after him. Come on now.
We got
her inboxing, acting like they was communicating this and this and that. Nah, player, they been knew each other. You just blind to it. I've been telling people from jump that they knew each other. So that ain't his ex. That's something he already had. That's some old that they just rekindled. You get what I'm saying? And then you can't say that he went after Erica. Erica went after him. Come on now.
Now, for a second, I'm going to put this picture up if I haven't taken it down. I may have, because I've done so many. This is one from, of course, one of the first shows I actually did. Just give me a moment. Okay, here we go. This right here, guys, this picture up here, this thumbnail was one of the first videos, of course, I did after LuvdByErica said she was pregnant. And at that time, LuvdByErica kind of had got missing a little bit. And then, of course, it was showing that they really went on good terms. And at that time, the majority of people, they stopped watching me because they felt I was talking about him and not hopping on LuvdByErica. But the thing was, guys, I could clearly see this was a situation where when the camera's on, he's one way. And when the camera's off, he's totally someone else. So this is what LuvdByErica has been trying to tell us the whole time. The problem with it is she was already pregnant. And this is even more reason why it's no reason for this hater to be up here talking junk about her and cry all the damn time. You just called Mucka a pimp and that one a hoe and said they just rekindled each other's old flame. Yeah, you over here talk, boy, if you don't stop. Mucka, get your mucking mind right. And J Michelle, go put on your clown makeup. I think I like it better when you damn dressed up. You know, my nerves. Like, this is too much. This is too much.
And then if you really want to get technical again, let's just hypothetically say LaToya and him didn't know each other. LaToya.
Right now, you can combine factory and utility rebates to save over $5,000 on a brand new AC.
LaToya went after him. Both of them women that you call your exes went after that man. And you know men, we ain't turning down no booty. We only turning down our collar, right? Not all men, but I'm just saying. Think about it, player. Think about it. You act like
he acts like he didn't know the story. We all saw why Crier and LuvdByErica broke up last year, right? Who remembers? Who remembers? And it was for one of the main reasons, coincidentally, what is breaking me and my relationship up. Too many people involved in it with their own goals, agendas. That's what happens, people. And this man has no room to sit up there, down talk Crier this whole majority of the video, and then get to the middle of it just to confirm what we already said, which is that Mucka and Toya are a whole scam. Sir, this I don't know. Keep talking.
you a saint. You act like you this perfect man. You act like you this good guy. But really you're not. You always try to play the victim. But really you're not the victim.
Now, how much y'all want to bet that if the camera is off and someone pisses Crier off, he's going to go grape ape, just like anybody else. But because he respects his brand, he respects his platform, he does try and keep that to a minimum, right? But he's no different than anybody else. He doesn't have to be a saint. But are you serious, sir? Are you serious? If he was trying to play goody two shoes, then so be it, because he's had to do that. Because it's a whole live woman that was out here, had a fetus growing inside of her right before our eyes, and a mucker that wasn't saying nothing. So why is it Crier ain't shit and he's so fake, but the mucker clean, he just pimping. He just pimping. Come on now.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, this is life, man. Relationships go around. That's just life. When you start realizing who you are as a man and who you are as a father, you'll see life different. Because you sit there and say, oh, I'm a good father. I'm a damn good father, this and this and that. But you're really not.
Hello, Queen. Are you wanting to leave your corporate job, but worried about losing your income or possibly risking your livelihood? It's time to shatter that fear.
And I'm going to tell you again, you're really not.
Boy, if y'all don't stop y'all predictive programming asses, dang, Google, chill. I'm just joking. Welcome everybody up in the bed. I hope you're enjoying this sad reaction, because again, J. Michael has chosen to come back, swinging the bat at the wrong daggone people and glorifying the pimp and the hoe. But okay.
Because me, let me explain something to you, player. You got a little money about yourself. It wouldn't take nothing, if you love your child, to pop up at one of his games and surprise.
See, that's why I'm gonna keep your mouth open, because you aggravating as hell. Now you see, here we go. If he was to pop up at a game, and to anyone who has multiple children, to anyone who has long distance relationships with their children, it can be a very heartbreaking thing. Heartbreaking. Which is why I'm quite sure Mr. Crier revealed in one of his videos, what was it, the part 1, about being sick, about, kind of hates the fact, or no, before that one, the Q&A. About his wife. He never really thought he'd get divorced. He loved his life before YouTube. He was comfortable with an average type of lifestyle. Job made him comfortable. That he had his family around him and a wife. So the thing is, I'm sure it's been a sacrifice to him to work and can't always be there. And I agree. Sometimes, yeah, fly there, surprise him. I'm not going to say that would be a bad thing. But don't you dare act like that young man doesn't love his father and that his father doesn't love him. Once again, he's starting over with the same script he's been doing for years now, y'all. This has been going on for years. Crying about the same garbage instead of celebrating and applauding that y'all are both two men trying to do the best you can to raise another man. Like, why can't we hear you say that and talk about the Muckas? Because you were low key dissing the Muckas. Now, I'm sure you go try and play it off a little bit more, hopping on Crier, but we all heard the shade you threw at the Muckas.
I see.
Can I please get a 1 in the chat if you heard the shade thrown at the Muckas? Chat if you disagree and you think that Mucka and J. Michael are good friends of some sort. And that no, he wasn't throwing a shot at the Mucka. 1, if heck yeah, he was definitely throwing shade at Mucka. 2, if no, wasn't throwing shade at all. No shade. No shade at all. Thank you for voting, guys. I love to keep it going and getting your opinion because my opinion is just one person. I don't know it all. And I look at different angles of things the same way as you guys do. So I love when you guys are interactive and letting me know your opinions too with the stuff I say. Like, I don't look for yes people. I look for people that's their own self. And in this video, y'all, this man just, it irks me. He's so miserable. So freaking miserable living in Mr. Cry's shadow. And the only one that can open that key is him. It's him. And I'm sure his woman wants him to. Don't you think she tired of him waking up in the middle of the night asking if he looked better than Cry? I'm just saying.
That's loving your child, doing anything for your child. But you won't want to be bothered with your child when it's beneficial for you. You can call it what you want. Y'all can call it hate, whatever y'all want. I'm just telling y'all what I see and what I know.
I agree. Hold on, Glenn. Hold on 1 second. I agree. He's the reason Darian's channel's not growing. Selena needs to put her foot down and tell J. Michael to stop. Yeah, like, why are you doing that? Like, we get the shit end of the stick too much already from the media. We are already always at each other's throats and exposing each other and people lying and coming up with receipts and breaking into people's personal affairs. And it's so much goes on in these mean, nasty YouTube streets. But at the end of the day, this is a grown child. Like, Darian's not a toddler. It's not a toddler. And I'm sure he's very conscious of the beef that goes on YouTube. Why wouldn't he be? And I'm sorry, you see that man loves his dad. That's crazy. That's crazy. Leave that boy alone. Leave the fathering and parenting alone. Stick to something that is going to really be good. Like, why not react to other families for a while? How about that? Give your opinion on other families on YouTube. There are so many, and there are some large platforms, even larger than the Criers. I mean, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Hey. Come on. You know for a fact that you do stuff when you want to do stuff that's going to make you look good.
What about him? Does he do stuff to make himself look good? Don't we all do things to make us look good? And don't we always go to bed wishing we can do more? That right there is the price we pay as being adults, fool. We always can't be there. That's the point. He stays in Houston and putting videos out every freaking day, which is at this point his brand. His brand. Lord, please, y'all, somebody need to text Damian Prince and let him know to gas up the daggone helicopter and send his daddy back and forth to Indiana every daggone day. Obviously. Because this is sad. And then this type of stuff, I just y'all. These muckers get on my goddamn nerves. He a mucker too.
To the fans, to the audience, to the viewers, whatever you want to call them. Just like the mucker man. You see how fast you retaliated on this man? Oh, I'm not going to say his name. Or I'm not going to say their name. But everybody know who you're talking about. If you got nuts, speak it, man.
Is it the reason why everybody knows who he's talking about? Because of all the, like, tons of videos being talked about? And because of all the things that these people have been doing for months? Isn't that it? Isn't that it? If that man would have respected the fact that that woman was pregnant and treated her with a little decency and respect, I guarantee you we wouldn't have been talking about him tonight. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Because, see, what people don't understand and what people don't realize, you speak the names you want to say. But you always say, I don't say people's names because I don't want to give them no kind of recognition. But if you go back to a lot of your videos and people that say stuff about you that you feel you can woo-woo, you say their name. You get what I'm saying? You do that. You is a user. That's what you are. You don't care who you use.
If you're like most families, you've got a lot of great baby and kid gear you don't need anymore at Goodbye.
Yo, who does he? Why would he think Mr. Cryer is a user when all of us have platforms and been going up? Obviously, like I said, he really despises and very envious and jealous of Mr. Cryer, and that's just his distaste. Like, the thing is, go do your own thing, J. Michael. Whether it's your music, whether it's making those different characters, at least you getting outside the box and outside of that man's shadow where you don't deserve to be. You don't. You are there because you won't want to see. The truth of the matter is, you could be thinking of a master plan or something that's going to bring you joy, something you're going to like doing, and you'll identify with people and they'll identify with you. But instead, you come up here miserable and you want to convince us that he's such a bad father. Yet, his son hadn't said that. How much y'all want to bet that if Mr. Cryer was so bad, shoot, Darian would be done went live on his ass. Right? Right? How much y'all want to bet? That's not a kid. That's a young man. He's a teenager. Okay? He knows social media. So if Mr. Cryer was such a this and such a that, I guarantee you, yeah, Darian would get him together real quick on this here app. But he doesn't. Because he knows his father lives far away, and I'm sure he loves him, and he does probably want to spend more time with his father, and I'm sure his father wants to spend more time with him. Who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe that'll be possible. But right now, please stop talking about that. Please stop trying to drive a wedge in between, a bond between a man and his child, please.
You don't care who you manipulate. Long as Cryer come out ahead. And that's real talk. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. But I'm just telling y'all what I know and what I see. And these is facts. This ain't no he say, she say crap. This is facts. You get what I'm saying? You got beef with Mucker for what? Because that man said you a sick individual? Because you claiming his child, playing games with his child, making videos about his child? Oh, he was doing that with my child. Again, your baby mama allowed that. Your baby mama, the one that disrespects your other child, the one who you going to bat for, she allowed that. And you put up with it. But you seen that, you knew, saying this was a possibility that this could be your baby. You knew it was going to get views. You knew people was going to be interested. So what's the difference than J. Michael saying stuff about you? Because I know people going to be interested. I know this. So why would people get mad, or why would you get mad when you doing the same thing, but you doing it in a...
Under 25 and can't rent a car? Book one instantly with Avail. No lines, no paperwork, and no extra fees. Grab
a different way. What makes you better than me, player? Because you got to...
Now, this is the point where he's going to say, you're no better than me because of the financial things or the success or the relationships you have with even now the woman I'm with. Yeah. The point is, sir, this is sad because this is no fight of Mr. Cryer and yours. This is all about scammers that have tried to take advantage of Mr. Cryer and LuvdByErica. You even just admitted that yourself, sir. You said that they got played, that they knew each other, that this was all an act of how they tried to sell us, that they just met. All right, let's finish this up. If you haven't subbed to J. Michael's page, I did drop the link. And if you want to check out some of his other content where, he goes into characters and does other skits and things of that nature, which I think that's better than this.
A bigger platform? Player, please. Please, player. You using that man's child to get your views up because...
I know daggone well he didn't just say that. I know daggone well he didn't just say that. Has he not been using, once again, Mr. Cryer's child for clicks and views, y'all, since he came on here? Has he not? He is truly blinded by hatred. Truly blinded. And somehow or another, best believe he sees himself as a victim.
You know that's a hot topic. You know that's a touchy situation. So you knew people was going to tune in to it, player. You didn't care how that man, you didn't care how it made that man feel, long as it got you. You don't care who you stomp on, you gotta crawl over. Long as you come on top, long as you come out on top unscathed. And that's
the only way Mr. Cryer at this point could come out looking like the bandit in some of this would be if he hired Debater and Mucka. Now, if Cryer sought these people out to do all of this, and all of this has really been some sort of crazy reality show, then that's one thing. But he himself already admitted that Cryer was not in on the plot. That Cryer didn't realize that LuvdByErica's boyfriend knew Creole. Or how much you want to bet he wouldn't have wanted to be around that woman. I don't think Cryer would have done that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tyrone. For real, calling the pot, look, the pot calling the kettle black. Who believes that? Who believes that? Yeah, and his whole storyline is based on Crier and Crier's son and Crier's wife, ex-wife.
Facts, man. Because that man feels some type of way about his child. Now you all up in your feelings. If it was about Erica and you saying you finna help your baby mama get money while you ain't at the hospital.
Right now, you can combine factory and utility rebates to save over $5,000 on a brand new AC system.
Filming her getting money.
Okay, so what do you mean? Why? Oh, Jesus. What do you mean? Okay, so obviously the video last week that Mr. Crier did, okay, he let it be known that he was kind of upset because it was making him look like he wasn't a good father. And he let it be known that this definitely was not his child. And that he wouldn't understand why anyone in their right mind would want to disregard such a blessing. So I'm quite sure that's why he wasn't just necessarily there. Now, did he and LuvdByErica have a disagreement, a fight, a fallout? Who knows? Probably. That's what couples do. But what we do know is he still has supported her and been a good friend to her. And we do know they've been co-parenting their baby, sir. He did so many videos with her. They were doing 4 or 5 videos a week. He did help her, sir. And I'm sure he'll do it all again. And we still don't know how much he was at that hospital because everything isn't meant to be televised. Okay? So get that freaking thing out your head. Oh, what? I mean, y'all, he is just so freaking envious. And you can tell, I mean, y'all, it's just written on his expressions, his mannerisms. Like when he starts talking about what he and Crier look like physically, everything about this man is showing that he is waking up in the morning, feeling depressed probably, and sad, and thinking about Crier, instead of realizing he too is a child of God.
She probably don't want to be filmed. She probably don't want to be filmed. Come on, man. She love money just like you love money. She love drama just like you love drama. She know you coming up to the hospital filming her doing this and this and that. People gonna tune in to it. Come on now. But you say you helping her, right? Why do the grandma gotta watch your child when you sit at home and do you?
He already explained that he was planning to go out of town. And just like many of us who have daughters, we absolutely adore our grandchildren even more. So I'm quite sure that LuvdByErica didn't anticipate going into that situation in the hospital. So she did what she thought was best. And if he was gone out of town, it was best, of course, for the baby to be with the mom. But Mr. Crier even stated he didn't have a problem getting his child. And soon after, we even saw a picture that he posted with the child in the car seat. So, J. Michael, try again. Try a freaking again, please. The baby was with the grandmother. Then he went with Mr. Crier. Okay? 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 My goodness. I mean, that's just horrible.
So why you can't watch your child while she going through what she's going through? And knowing the grandma gotta work. But you say you a good dad. Come on now, player. It ain't no way that child should not be with his daddy all day, every day, while his mama in the hospital going through what she's going through. Ain't no way. That child should be with his daddy. His
Boy,
daddy
if
should
you
know
don't
how to
shut up,
balance
it's a
watching his
collective
child
effort. Wait,
doing his
hold on.
YouTube, making his.
Fool, most of these families nowadays don't even have a father in the household. Don't even have a man nowhere around the household at all. Talking about the man, if she's in the hospital, it should definitely be with him and blah blah blah. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Because all this is you hate that man, and it is what it is. I mean, seriously. Mr. Cryer did nothing wrong for, of course, allowing his son to be in the presence of Erica's mom. And Mr. Cryer did get his son. And that's the thing about any of us who has had some sort of emergency or tragedy in our families, which it happens every day. God forbid, but it happens. It happens. And there is nothing wrong with that. Okay? It probably, what I'm thinking, was a situation where she thought he was going to be out of town and she needed someone to get him soon. That the mother was probably more convenient and closer. That's it. Can you imagine how much hate Erica would get if she made a video doing all this? This is a mess. You're absolutely correct, Michelle. If Love by Erica was to get on her live and actually say, do a reaction, let's just say do a reaction, right? And talk about him like this, it would create waves about how Love by Erica's a she-devil. She's never changed. You can't trust her. She's this, she's that. I hear the same thing. But if you break it down and you watch, all you see is a young woman doing the best she can to raise her children and having a little tough time finding the right love. And y'all, that's what makes this interesting to watch, because all of us can identify with it. Like, seriously? Are you serious right now? Please humor me. Please, if you guys don't mind, let me know if I'm just saying this or if y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, in other words, drop a 1 in the comment if you too have been with the wrong relationship. If it took you some time to find Mr. Right. If you got with someone that, you thought it was going to be one way and then it turned into something else. So you had to redirect. That's life. Regardless if I'm, oh my gosh, regardless if I'm able to watch my children 24 hours a day, or if I'm long distance and only see them on holidays, that does not mean I don't love my children. That means that long distance relationships and it's problems that come along with it when parents and whatnot live in different states is real. That means that it's a real problem. Thank you guys for letting me know I'm not alone. Because I know I have. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be asking y'all to send a donation if you can. And y'all, I don't ask for no large amounts or nothing. Whatever you can spare, it's going to an amazing cause. And I'm going to be showing you guys me going through it. Okay, so just thank you for supporting the channel just this much and allowing me to be me, and be honest and tell y'all what's going on rather than the countless amount of people that go around lying on my name, y'all. Exactly. Why is he responding to a video that he didn't even fully watch? This whole video, he's just bashing Mr. Cryer, shaking my head. Thank you, Capri. Yes, he is. Girl, Michelle, we need to have a toast to that. We need to have a drink, because, girl, and then that's the funny part, like, I really tried to pick someone that I felt like would, understand my commitment to what I have going on, whether it's YouTube or outside of YouTube. I thought I was choosing someone that appreciated the fact that I'm an intelligent woman. And I thought most importantly that I was preaching the things that I live by, which is to not judge people just based upon their financial things and monetary, wealth and things of that sort. But the truth is, y'all, that's not the way to go. The truth is, never lose yourself in a relationship. The truth is, when you're dating, just date and get to know each other and don't rely on it to be the one. Just have fun. And that way, when the one comes, you'll know it. Because this is sad. This right here, what these people have been going through, is very sad. And you can tell that after Crier, Loved by Erica wanted love. That's the problem. I can identify with that totally, like I'm sure many of you can. When you get out of a relationship, the first thing sometimes we women especially want to do is find somebody to fill that empty void. The rebound guy. And that doesn't mean always we picking the best fruit. Okay, let's be clear. Sometimes it can be a little lust involved or a trinket, because at this point, the only thing I think that Loved by Erica saw was the idea that he was in real estate, he had a fancy car, and he was selling her on the idea that he was the Mr. Nice Guy. Y'all, I was sold on the same BS, and it's nothing like what you think. The camera goes on, people want to be one way. Camera goes off, people are going to be a different way. And some people aren't made for the camera at all. So it all is a learning lesson to us, and that's why we have to appreciate when people such as Loved by Erica and Mucka and all of them come on here and tell their stories or open up. The sad thing is when people, instead of doing commentary on their stories and having a little fun, are really hated on, or excuse me, showing hatred and really hating on these people. That's what makes it bad. I fought for Selena for letting that fool talk bad about my son's dad. Okay, no matter what J. Michael feels, if he truly loved Darian, he wouldn't speak bad about his dad. I agree. I agree. Kids don't need to hear those type of things. I totally agree with that. And thank you guys for the ones. Because that's what love is about. Love is about the idea that it's not going to be easy to just find someone. If that was the way it was, wouldn't it be boring? We'd all be single then. You have to take your time and get to know people. So when you do that, I encourage you, like I'm telling myself, have fun with just dating. You know, for all those men that I was accused of being a whore and a hoe and all this and that, because I'm a huge flirt, it was mostly for entertainment. The majority of people I flirt with, guys, are nothing more than my homies, right? But I was really drugged a lot of times and called a whore and a hoe and all these things. And the truth is, I only been with one guy, and it only took that one guy to bring down a lot of what I had going on as far as my platform, my dreams, what I came to do, and it slowed me down. So you just have to get it together. Know what I'm saying? Got to get it together. Okay. Oh, fish eye food and Esther voice. Tell him, Veronica. Tell him now. And you know what, y'all? That's exactly how he acts. He acts like a Red Fox character, or maybe like one of those Sesame Street characters, like the Grouch or a Grumpy Smurf, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail for this. Yeah, I'm feeling like he Grumpy Smurf because it shows how much hate he has in a time where it should be healing.
It's wrong. A baby shouldn't stop nothing, man. Because I know when my kids was little, it didn't stop me from doing what I had to do. You get what I'm saying? I just had to move a little different. But it didn't stop me. Because I'm a daddy before anything. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now. You always making excuses when it comes to your kids. But you always want to say.
Because we're always lacking when it comes to our kids, Eddie. Because we always want to give our kids the most. How do you know that man isn't working excessively hard to make sure he gets closer to his son? I mean, this is just shut the fuck up. Can you just tell the truth where the truth is? Do you feel like you are incomparable when it comes to this man, sir? That you're inadequate? Feeling? Because you're not. You just feel that way. Damn. Mama Selena needs to give this mother freaker a hug. And I mean now. He more heartbroken than me.
I get my son this. I take care of this. I buy this. It ain't all about buying. It ain't all about spending money. It ain't about that. It's the small things that mean a lot to a kid. Real.
Y'all know what time it is.
I'm finna keep it real. This that YouTube channel, some folks can't really handle. They say I'm arrogant, so please don't watch me then. I'm for them real fans that understand me, man. My face the realness. I ain't gotta be a big platform. They love the way I rock for them, cause I'm the millionaire. They love the millionaire, cause I'm the millionaire. They love the millionaire.
Yeah, Mama Selena better come get him. He about to start cheating with his old ass. See, this way he about to be stealing all the damn money out the house and giving it to some little 22-year-old, swearing that she in love with his goofy ass. Get him, Mama Selena. Hold him down. Hold his ass down, girl. He going through that midlife crisis shit again.
Cause I'm the millionaire. They love the millionaire. Cause I'm the millionaire. They love the millionaire. Cause I'm the millionaire. They love the millionaire. Cause I'm the millionaire. They love the millionaire.
Right now, you can combine.
Y'all, that ending took me out. That ending, y'all, I've been finished the little buttery shrimp. I couldn't hit the button because, damn it, I'm laughing. Okay, so the ending was definitely the best part because all that other was just some straight haterade, and we don't co-sign the haterade. Now, I know I'm always talking down about the Muckas. I get it. And I'm always on Creole Bay side. I mean, head. I get it. But y'all, I'm speaking from my heart and I'm just giving my opinion, just like a sub that I have been for years. I know the people, I know the stories. So yeah, I say what I feel, but I don't try and like just come from a point of hate or anything. I don't know those people. So no, I'm not walking around, with these plots to take down Mucker and his hoe, as J. Michael said. Okay, his words, not mine. But I don't like them because of what they've done on YouTube. So I use my voice, my rights of freedom of speech, and I say what I feel to be truth in order for you guys to kind of like just know what's going on. Get a heads up of some of these people that we take in our lives, It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So at the end of the day, you guys, we have seen these people over and over, like sweating other people. But we've never seen J. Michael just sweat another family like he does Mr. Cryer. So don't you guys agree that J. Michael the time has come, he shouldn't cover Cryer. He should possibly go on to another family. I think I'm going to find a family for him to cover. I do believe. Okay, so now y'all thought this was over and it is just beginning. So guys, this is the treat. But the thing is, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to do it over there on my other page. I hope y'all forgive me. I really hope y'all forgive me. But yeah, he did let me check out his community post real quick because that's what I'm going to be reacting to next. Cryer. And the video that I'm going to be reacting to with Cryer is on his backup channel, the OMR. If you guys have seen my community post, you'll see where I posted it. And y'all, guess what? Mr. Cryer was threatening about putting those old videos up and showing how that woman was all on him a few months ago. But guess what? He may not have put them back up, but the majority of those videos are on his channel, the OMR, his reaction channel. He was at that time reacting to a lot of their videos. Yep. So, in true messy, petty fashion, Wicked Angel is about to head over to our other platform and go live. And yeah, we're going to get it in. I want to see this particular video that I put on my community post that, says that she cheated on Crier. All right. Won't that be fun to watch now? So, thank you guys for watching this really quickly. I'm just pulling up Crier's page. And taking a look at his community post as instructed. Let's see this. Oh, okay. So Mr. Requires response. Mr. Cry be watching close, boy. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Cry is definitely very knowledgeable at this point of J. Michael's video about him. Because if you haven't seen Mr. Cry's latest community post, here it is. This was 1 hour ago. He said, my response is this. Some people are irrelevant and will stay that way. Woo! Look at that. Look at them beautiful faces. There you go. Hey, look at that. And look. Look how happy Darren is. And we were already talking about how kids act. That if this young man in this photo wasn't happy with his dad, baby, you ain't about to get no teenagers to go along with the plot, okay? He would have went along with the plot just to get on that camera and be like, my dad ain't shit. Okay? Okay? Instead of doing a prank with his dad, that's how he would have hit him up. Hey, Melanin Goddess, how you doing, my lad? What happened, baby? I see the prayers in the chat. What? Y'all prayer warriors, I'm asking from the bottom of my heart to pray for me, y'all, please. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Dear God. Let this be a moment. Hold on. Let this be a moment that we do remember that what's important are our kids, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Baby, I'm sending you all a healing and prayer that I can. My heart truly goes out to you. Oh, my gosh. That is absolutely horrible. And y'all, I didn't mention it on here, but I have a friend that just lost her child, 18 years old, and was hit by a drunk driver about 2 weeks ago. Y'all, our babies is all we have. Oh my goodness, Melanie. Oh, I'm so sorry. Prayers to you, honey. And if you want to talk to me or any of the other angels behind the scenes, please don't hesitate to contact any of us, okay? Y'all, please share her with love. And I'm going to go on and end this video on the idea of what we just witnessed, that life is too short. You know, our babies are the most precious things, and we're going to always want to do more for them. It's never usually a time that a parent doesn't feel that they haven't done enough for their child, that they want to give them more than they had, or that they haven't given up on their child. That's how we rock. But we all fall short before God, and that's just the way it is. We don't deserve to be talked about when we do fall short. Help us out. Help us freaking out. I want to end this on a note of prayer. Father God, I ask that you come to us in our time of need, and as well as the beautiful Melanin Goddess, someone who has came here and showed her true heart, her true spirit, so I already know if you called her son, he is with you now. And Father God, I just ask that you would comfort her, for her to come to this platform. I know there is someone out here that is going to reach her and give her what she needs. I'm so sorry that she went through this, Father God, but I know and trust in you, and that is the battle we all are going to lose. To live is to die, people. To live is to die. Do you know that? Do you know we already gonna have this? Oh, dear Father God, I praise and for you. I pray before you. Please give this woman strength. Sweetheart, I don't even know what gave you the strength to be able to come here and chat. I don't even know. But thank you so much. You encourage me to continue to do this. Okay? May God continue to bless, pray for all of us and give us strength. Y'all, with all that I'm going through, my life seems perfect to hear this woman, this beautiful woman, say that her child was murdered. Please, throughout the rest of this, I'm going to leave this chat going for a little bit and ask that you just continue to leave prayers for Melon and Goddess. Oh my gosh, y'all, I had to break the prayer because I couldn't even think straight. Y'all, I'm numb. Y'all, I'm numb. This is a woman that came in the chat to laugh and to give her opinion because she's a mother and she just lost her child. Here with all of us complaining about all the things that's going on. Here for over an hour and a half, we've been listening to people down talk other people that are parents. That teaches me a big lesson. And with this platform, it comes responsibility. So with that, y'all, I'm going to end this on a positive note and say, I do apologize if I've disrespected anyone. I do feel strong in my conviction. And I do feel that there has never been a time that a young woman, now a mother of soon to be 3 children, should have been treated the way she has. Nor do I co-sign anytime another grown man gets on a platform and talks down about the father of a child that's in his household. So let us be mindful that at the end of the day, it's not worth it in family matters. Anything that's wrong, y'all, we can fix it, right? We can. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to continue to chat because if possible, I guys just to continue showering the prayers for Melon and God's son. There's strength in numbers, and y'all, this is healing. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank y'all for paying attention to what goes on in my life and caring. All right. I'll see you over there on my other panel in about 30 minutes. Peace. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this live so I can gonna get set up for the next one. Please join me over there a little bit later. I'll be reacting to Mr. Cryer accusing Creole Bay of cheating. See you guys then. Again, my prayers to you, Melanin Goddess, and so sorry again. Condolences for you and your family. Peace, y'all.